Number 61, Summer Camp 2022, Day 1. We don't talk about Randy. Written by Bepa Bepa, illustrated by Bepa Bepa. Additional photos from Bea and Jennifer Yulin. Bepa was in his big easy chair resting his eyes and thinking about the last time he and Bea went to the beach, when Bea said they had just got a message from Addie and Callie's mom, Stephanie. Stephanie messaged Bea that school's out, and she had planned for the majority of the summer break, but for the next week or so, she's got nothing. Is Bepa having his famous summer camp? Oh, please, please, please. Bepa told Bea to tell Steph and Jennifer that Bepa would be offering summer camp to the little darlings. But this year, he was not going to let Bea ruin it with all that fun and games. No, sir. This year, he was going to teach those little girls how to tackle those household chores so they could help out their mothers and maybe work outside the house for a little income. Bepa started. Oh, a little brochure, Bepa's Summer Camp. This is the summer camp that turns your princesses into money-making servants, just like Cinderella. Oh, boy. Oh, no one wants a picky eater. After a week, they'll be begging for anything to eat. Oh, this sounds just right. Yeah, that's the ticket. Those girls are too picky. Don't do enough work around the house, and they need to understand that money does not grow on trees. Oh, look at Bepa, it's the money tree, yay! So Bepa worked and worked on his vision of summer camp. Bepa's summer camp. Let the chores begin. Who needs fun? 2020. Woohoo! Now, you may be wondering why there is no Randy the Rutabaga in the logo. Well, Bepa believes that the girls no longer care about Randy. Bepa writes stories after story, and some of the girls never tell Bepa that they like the story or never ask when the next story might be posted. So Bepa decided that we don't talk about Randy. No, no, no. Bepa ordered many things from the great camp provider Amazon. Bepa searched high and low for high-quality vegetables and sustainable vegan products. Well, a date was set, and a plan for the girls to come to Bepa's summer camp was set. Bepa was so excited. This summer would not be like last year. Fun, 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 phooey. This year would be different, yes sir. Bepa would make it like the Army training. Bepa spent 23 years in the Army and he knew how to conduct tough training. That's what these recruits needed, hard, tough training. And tomorrow, these girls would start. 0, dark 30. The next morning, Aunt Jen headed off to a secret rendezvous location to pick up the South Florida campers. Oh, there they go. Picking up her precious cargo and their tons of stuff, they headed back to camp. But on the way to Bea and Bepa's house, known now as Bepa's summer camp, Aunt Jen zigged instead of zagged. The South Florida campers were in for a surprise. The group was heading to a special t-shirt making activity. A friend of the Yulins was making special t-shirts in support of breast cancer awareness and had asked if the campers would like to join in. There they are. And it's not just tie-dyeing, they're silk screening. After they finished applying the last color of the silk screen, the shirts needed to dry, so the girls just hung out for a while. Once the shirts were dry, fashion show. Oh my. Aunt Jen and the campers said thank you and goodbye, got back in the bus and headed on the bus to head to camp. Aunt Jen beeped the horn once they arrived, and out came the camp director, Bepa. The campers couldn't wait to say hi to Bea and give her hugs while Bepa unloaded the car. Oh, and there was so much stuff. Oh my. After Bepa unloaded enough luggage for a year's vacation, he met up with the campers. All the campers were given a welcome basket from Aunt Jen and Kennedy. It consisted of mainly things for enjoying the pool. The girls were very excited and thanked Aunt Jen. Bepa the Magnificent, camp director, head chef, knower of all things, and keeper of the cookies, told the campers of the activity bulletin board and dinner menu posting. There, right next to the bedroom. And there, on the refrigerator, everybody would know what's going on every day. Now Bepa began, being so smart and wise, posted reminders of common sense rules that the girls were to follow while at camp. Bepa always says, pick your nose, not pick a fight or argue. Bepa always says, scrubbing the floor is good for the planet. Now hear this, now hear this. Brush your hair and teeth at least once a day. Bepa, camp director. Bepa always says, quiet children make the earth happy. Bepa always says, Bepa doesn't fart. It was one of those girls. Bepa always says, nobody likes stinky underpants. P.U. Bepa always says, when you're bored, pulling weeds always helps. Yes, this year would be different. The campers would learn discipline and how to accomplish household chores to help around the house. They would also know hard work and the value of the dollar. Yep, this year would be different. Now hear this, now hear this. Bedtime and lights out is at 2100 hours, 9 p.m. It's 2000 hours. Time for your baths and shower. Yes, Bepa had figured it out. It was published on the schedule. Yes, sir. This year was not going to be like last year. After action report, day 1. Number 1. The girls did not like the dinner menu and insisted on popcorn, chicken, and french fries. 2. Aunt Jen slipped them each a 20. So much for getting them to work for some spending money. 3. No one went to bed at 2100, 9 p.m. In fact, campers didn't fall asleep until after 21:15, 10:15 at night. The campers finally fell asleep, and Bepa knows so far his plan isn't working like he thought. Well, tomorrow's another day. He hopes that all the rules he put into place will finally start to take effect. End day 1.